Okay, wait. So I can do it right
Just
now.
go. I'll cut that part out.
The kids in Yearbook, how far do you think they've come since the beginning?
I would say everyone has grown tremendously. Some kids came never having touched a yearbook, never having worked on a newspaper or stood behind a camera, and everyone at the end feels very comfortable with camera in the hand and feels comfortable talking to people they've never spoken to before, and can come back and create just wonderful pages that everyone's going to love for years and years and years.
Is there any kids in particular that you've taken notice that has grown in any way?
Everyone's grown in their own way, but I would say Ansley has just come out of her shell quite a bit. She had baby steps along the way of talking to kids she would never have ever talked to, probably would have shied away from. And she came up to them, talked, and came back with a big smile on her face and a great feeling of success. And for writing, I mean, everyone has, this was a new form of writing, so everyone's developed in that aspect. And for just teamwork, I think this is the first time a lot of these kids have ever had to work on a project all year together. And that's a really important skill for life.
The first one, why did you take Yearbook?
Why did I take it? I took it last year because, well, I thought it was going to be an easy class, and it was something different. It was just like, for me, it was just kind of like a filler because I had an extra space. But this year I took it, one, because it was honors, and two, because I just, I enjoy it. It's fun because you get to walk around and you get to like create things, you get to capture moments, you get to talk to people you normally wouldn't. I just think it's fun because it's like, it's also a chill class too once you're done with the yearbook.
I took Yearbook because Jillian and I took it in 8th grade, and it was really fun.
Wow, it's deep.
Yeah.
I took Yearbook because freshman year I wasn't allowed to do it, and it was something I really, really wanted to do because I had never worked on such a big project, and I loved photography, so I knew I'd be taking pictures like the whole class. And my backup plan is, or one of my backup plans is journalism and writing. Yearbook.
I took Yearbook also just because I took it in 8th grade and it was a lot of fun. But then like I wanted to be a part of such a big project that is like displayed to all of the students and staff at our school. It's just really cool.
That's difficult. I took Yearbook for a couple different reasons. I knew Miss Knight was teaching it, and I really liked Miss Knight because she's taught me almost every year of my high school career, and I'm a senior, so that's all 4 years. I also wanted to take pictures because I never really get a chance to do that otherwise, and with a nice camera, which was pretty cool. Got some awesome cameras. And I wanted to write because I like writing, and I don't get a lot of opportunities to do that outside of academic stuff. So to write like fluff pieces and articles on, the kids in our school was really fun for me.
Do you feel that Yearbook has changed you or helped you grow in any way?
Yeah, I think it's made me look at a different perspective of things.
I think it's made me talk to more people that I wouldn't typically talk to.
Okay, you mind explaining?
Like, a typical student wouldn't go out and explore what everybody did over Christmas break or spring break or what they did over the summer. And I think it helps everybody interact more and help their mindset grow as a student.
Yearbook has changed me in ways I was like a real big procrastinator, and then taking Yearbook I've learned that that's not really the best option. You should do it whenever it's around that time, because then if you don't, you're going to be worried that you're not going to get it done. So
It's helped me with the way I've taken like pictures and photography. It's helped my writing a bit because it's different to write articles than it is to write, like full-length essays and stuff. It's also got me a little more confident with like talking to people that I, obviously wouldn't talk to, or coming up with ideas. It helped me be more creative.
Do you feel comfortable with those in your class?
Yeah, we're all friends. Like, there's no troubles at all. It's all goofing around. Especially with Ashley. She's my favorite.
Why is that?
Because she's easy to mess with. It's so funny. Always.
Pretty much. At the beginning it was kind of awkward, but we all kind of got used to each other fairly quickly.
Okay. What's one thing that helped you get comfortable around?
Probably all just like the comfortable joking around. Nothing was really ever formal in Yearbook, so it was definitely a very informal setting, a very comfortable setting where we could all just kind of like be ourselves and have our personalities kind of mixed together as often as we wanted to.
Yeah, by the end of it I did. Like at first it was a little awkward, but then after a while, like we all got to know each other.
What was one thing that helped you get to know the other kids in your book?
I think one of the things is like I joined with a friend because like they were really outgoing, and so it was like I wasn't alone in it. So if someone joining Yearbook, I recommend like bringing someone with you. It makes it more fun.
What are a few of your favorite moments from your book?
Alright, I'm going first. No. Okay, so when we were taking the senior class picture, we had to go out onto the football field and get on the field house and lay a bunch of string for seniors to stand on. And in the midst of this, while we're laying string and doing everything we have to do, Jillian randomly starts running across the field and yelling, "I'm running!"
I'm running, and I like running.
And I'm running!
I'm running!
I'm 3. W for winner. I'm running. Yeah. I'm running, and I like it because I like running.
Okay, I go next. So, we were in class one day. I think we were like goofing off. It was towards the end of class. And Ashley over here cannot speak at all or spell. That's okay. And she said something and she used the word always, and she goes, always. So now it's just a big joke and it's really funny, and we always make fun of her for it. Always make fun of her for it.
Always accept you no matter what. So Ashley, Jillian, and I, we take pictures a lot. And we were taking this picture of like a 3-person piggyback ride. And so we tried it multiple ways. And no.
Oh, let's pull up the picture.
And Ashley is obviously a lot smaller than the average person, so she was never on the bottom. So Jillian and I were trying to figure out a way to like for one of us to be on the bottom and hold up all 3 of us. And we got on Jillian's back, and like everything seemed so fine, but it went so wrong so fast. And like we all just fell, and somebody was taking pictures as we were falling, and we got this terrible picture of me. Easy to do, but it's really bad. And anyway, while we're taking these pictures, I get this text from a kid who's not in Yearbook, completely different class, and he says, "What are you guys doing?" And that's when we found out that the whole math hall watches us as we go outside. So we got half the school stalking.
Wait, there was another time. Remember we were taking a picture on the first day of school? And later that day we go on Twitter. Oh yeah! There's this post on Twitter.
So we asked what our caption, we were asking each other like what caption we were going to use for our first day of school pic, and somebody posted up their first day of school pic, and they're like, the girls at my school, I walked past a group of them and they were saying,
they were discussing what their caption was.
And that was us.
It was us.
have one with. Well, wait. Which one are you thinking of?
Bean Boozle challenge.
Oh yeah, I got a Bean Boozle gumball machine with like jelly beans in it from this night for Christmas. I gave everyone some vegetable gags and stuff. And then me and Grace went to sell ads at this dog place. And in the middle of us selling this ad, this lady started screaming because the dogs got in the fight. And she ran off and we had to leave. So that was good. I remember that.
Why would you recommend Yearbook?
I would recommend Yearbook for kids who enjoy photography and being creative. It was definitely a good outlet for my creative side, especially since there aren't really very many classes here that involve creative aspects, but it's definitely for a creative mind.
I would only recommend it if you have an interest in it. If you don't, Yearbook isn't for someone who anyone can do it. You have to be dedicated. You have to be willing to go out there and talk to people. And if you're willing to do those things, definitely, it's a great opportunity.
It was my fault.
I don't know. I think it helps communicating. Makes time go by faster. Make a lot of memories. Be involved.
No, that sounds like a creepy horror movie.
Just like, what do you get?
It's stuck. I just got threatened. Okay, here we go. Yeah. Okay, Grace. 1, 2. Okay, we're not falling. We're not. That's depressing. Of course, the one time that we do. Wait, we might be able to fall. Thanks, Grace. That's helpful. Okay, 1, 2, 3. No. It's all over me. Hang on. Okay, you ready? Just stay like that. Oh. I don't know. All I know is I get to.
Are you filming me?
Are you filming me?
Grace,
Me?
no.
Charlie bit my finger. Are you filming me? Are you filming me?
Why you like that? What? So it's no, don't move, Grace. Just wrap it around her. Okay.
Oh, I see what we're doing here.
Yeah. We're making a ring.
What's going on?
Next. Alright. No, wrap it around them. You guys are missing the point. Wait, hold the handle. You're not doing it. Okay, I'm holding the handle. Alright, now on the count of 3, run in the opposite direction of Grace. Go. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's and we were recording. I'm gonna die.
You already have that 2018 login? Hey, I have a question. So Monday, we're watching everybody's?
I almost fell. I was gonna die.
Okay, y'all are supposed to be leaders.
Gotcha! Yes! I am the winner! Ashley can't spell. She's in alignment for you. She will always be a part of Yearbook. Remember, she will always be a part of Yearbook.
Are you filming me?